Today I messed up by comparing my GF to a Lamborghini. Okay, hear me out. Me and my GF have been dating for 6 months so far. Love her a lot. Here's the thing, if I see a good-looking girl, I will stare for a hot second. Not enough time for anyone to really notice I was staring, but this one time, my GF noticed. I may stare for just a second, but that doesn't mean anything. I'd still much rather have my GF than any girl I look at. She notices and says, "Are you staring at that girl?" No, just a glance. What, you think she's hot? I mean, she's not bad, but if doesn't matter, cause I wouldn't want anyone else but you. If that's the case, then you wouldn't be staring at other girls. It's like a Lamborghini. I have a Tesla and I love that car and wouldn't want any other car, but if I saw a Lamborghini on the street, I'm going to stare at it. Doesn't mean I want it. It's just cool to look at it. Oh, so you're comparing me to a Lamborghini? No, I'm not, co. I know what you meant. Well, it's night and I'm in my man cave writing this fuck up. Today I messed up by asking my GF to make a protein shake. So, in evening I had to travel to other city to give exam. I woke up and did a minimal workout, and while bathing, my GF asked me if I need any help. I told her to make me a protein shake for breakfast and requested her to put 20 grams of protein and 3 grams of creatine plus skimmed milk and banana. She started watching videos on Instagram and wanted to make protein shake real, so she forgot the quantities and added 20 grams of creatine and 60 grams of protein along with banana. While commuting to railway station, I took my protein shake and took the train. The journey was of 6 hours. As soon as I sat in train, I had a very bad stomachache and I anti-gastric medicines to reduce the pain, but it kept on increasing. I was unable to figure out and had to drop a plan to study. I was sitting in the toilet of the train for whole journey with hope of getting bowels right. The pain wasn't reducing, so I wanted to divert my mind, and then I took the phone to browse through the Instagram, and that's when I learned what I have had is not a protein shake but a very difficult to digest shake. I called her and she didn't agree to the mistake and said I am overreacting. I agreed. Maybe pain made me overreact, but I learned that supplements are like medicine and their dosage is important too. Today I messed up by realizing I wasn't washing my hair right for 20 plus years. Oh, okay. So warning. This is very much gross. Over the past several weeks I have been feeling these weird skin-like but not fully attached lumps on my head. I've been scratching and picking them off fully, or so I thought, and didn't give it a second thought. Well, today my boyfriend takes a good look at my scalp in one of those spots that I was scratching because he was curious as to what I was doing. Apparently I was really going at it without noticing. He practically gasped and asked me if I had hit my head, or if it hurt. I was stunned for a moment. It only felt like a little dry skin, and that began my panic-induced examination. As it turns out, my entire scalp is covered in ranges of flaky to thick lumps of dandruff. And because I have a lot of hair, it isn't noticeable on the outside unless you start going through layer by layer. I obsessively begin to scratch and scrape my entire scalp to the point where it's now in pain. There's flakes and chunks entangled throughout my hair. I am freaking out. I start Googling, thinking I must be dying, all my hair is about to fall out, etc. Yeah. No. Apparently you are supposed to scrub your scalp when you shampoo. I never knew this. Also, I immediately put my wet hair in a bun or braid every time I washed it so it didn't dry for literally 24 hours and caused more dry skin buildup. I really hope that after years, plus scraping for hours today, I haven't really fucked my scalp up. Today I messed up by asking for boob milk at Trader Joe's. I'm 18F and I've been having issues with my body image lately, and it's partly because I recently broke my diet I've been on for months. One of my insecurities has to do with my tummy. It is a tad pudgy, and months back when I started doing research to see what I could do to get rid of this pudge. I've been working out for 2 years so I'm toned all around. I was just so sad about my soft tummy. I figured out that it came from food intolerances. I've always known I'm lactose intolerant, but I've always ignored it because good God I love cheese. I would have cheese every day, yogurt every day, all that. Whenever I went to the movie theaters I would get nachos with extra cheese on the side so I can drink the cheese. Can you guess what country I'm from? I decided if I really wanted to fix this insecurity of my pudge, I would have to stop eating dairy. So I did that and I stuck to it for months, of course having little cheat days. This diet helped me so much physically and mentally. However, this past month I fell back into my bad ways and got my tummy back. So yesterday I went to Trader Joe's for my grocery run and looked for lactose-free milk. This was my first time getting this. A friend recommended it to me since I like making smoothies and I've been getting tired of almond milk and can't have the whole milk I so desperately want. I couldn't find the lactose-free milk, so I went to an associate and asked, "Do you have any lactate milk?" The way this man looked at me with so much disgust made my heart drop, and I got a bit defensive because I was already having a bad day, so we got into a small argument. This is basically how it went. "Do we have what?" "Lactate milk." "Why?" "What do you mean why? Do you have it or not?" "I'm sorry, but we do not have time for jokes today." "What are you talking about? I just want the milk." Why the hell would we have breast milk? I explained to him that I needed a different type of milk because of my intolerance. He understood and we apologized to each other, and I realized that the milk is called lactate, not lactate. The dude was around my age, so I'm glad it wasn't an older person that didn't think I was completely stupid. The Trader Joe's man and I talked for a bit and we agreed we both had a brain fart. He said he was having a stressful day and should have known what I meant by lactate. I got his Instagram and we are friends now. I didn't get my milk though, the specific one my friend recommended was out of stock. Today I messed up by not following the ritual of shaving my beard the night before. It happened to me today. Since I wake up very early to go to work, I usually shave my beard the night before. Last night, I was getting ready to shave my beard, as I hadn't done it for 3 days, but I looked in the bathroom mirror and thought, screw it, I'll shave tomorrow when I wake up. Today I woke up, had a shower and started shaving. At one point the shaver stopped working. I thought it was the battery, but no, the shaver just died. And guess what? I had no other object to shave my beard with. As I was already very late for work, and I have the principle of never being late, I decided to go to work with one side of my face shaved and the other side of my face unshaven. Conclusion: considering that my job involves dealing directly with people, you can imagine how my morning went. I've had several clients make fun of me. There was one who looked at me and said, "I'm not going to trust you anymore, you're a two-faced man." It was only at lunchtime that I managed to buy a new shaver and shave the side of my face that was full of hair. My advice to all men: always have a spare shaver for any eventuality.